Okay, so this is a quick tutorial on how to cut holes in meshes, holes in slabs, and holes in roofs. Effectively, the method by which you cut a hole in either a mesh or a slab or a roof is the same procedure. So what I will do is show you how to cut a hole in the mesh, which in class we've already briefly looked at, because if you recall, we needed to cut a hole in the existing mesh that we've created for our site to represent the footprint of our building that is within the green lines, which are of course the setbacks that we determined in class. So what I'll show you in the first instance is how to cut a rectangle as a hole into a simple mesh. So to create the mesh, of course, you double click into the toolbox, make sure that you are happy with the mesh default settings, and then I'll just draw a quick mesh as a rectangle. And then if we have a quick look at this mesh in 3D, so I will just select the mesh and then press F5. Okay, this is the mesh as it is. To cut a hole in this mesh, you need to have it selected. Then you click with your left mouse button on the corner and it brings up a pet palette that looks like this. Now, the appropriate icon of the pet palette is going to be this one, which is subtract from Polygon. So what you then do is you activate it by depressing this icon on the pet palette, then you draw the hole. Okay, so what you've done now is effectively, if I press F5, created that hole in the shape of the rectangle that you've just drawn. Now this can be applied to slabs. Okay, so it can be applied to slabs in that you then select the slab, then click on the corner, make sure you have subtract from Polygon, and then you draw the shape. Okay. And then of course you can also draw a roof in the same manner. Remember to draw the pitching line first and then cut a hole in the roof. So that might be, for example, for a skylight. This method, or what I've just shown you, needs to then be applied to the mesh that we are using for our Glebe project.